Good afternoon, Internet. I am your host, HazelPlace89. Welcome to City Skylines 2. We're in Blackshire again today, and we are back over here in our delightful area, Kennington. And last week, we did some district work in this part of our city, and as you can see, our district stretches all the way this nice large area. And I think I actually want to expand our district out a little more to encompass that little building. I forgot what building that is, but we want it to be there. Recycling center, yes. So, here's what I'm going to do. I want to kind of bring this area. I want to connect this road. Maybe we'll bridge it over here. A nice, fun project. And as we make our way back this way, I want to place something in this area right here. I think it would be a fun community park area. But as we begin working in Kennington, really diving into it, I want to kind of have like a waterfront area, you know, kind of across the coast of the river here, the shore of the river, kind of expand it out, kind of like how we have this neighborhood right here, kind of just have it out like that. And I think that'll be a fun look for this area. But with that, you know, with that said, the channel's hit a milestone. We have hit 100 subscribers, which is amazing. It's very humbling, and I want to say thank you all so very much for your constant support, your likes, your comments, your subscribes. They all mean a ton, helping to get the channel to this point. I started City Skylines videos earlier this year, back in January, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna do it, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna have fun, and you know, we're, I guess, finding reasonable success. They say that like the first 100 subs is probably the hardest to get. So I want to thank you all so much. I don't want to take it for granted. There are tons and tons and tons of amazing content creators in this space. And to know that you guys like to watch my stuff, it really, it makes me happy. I am very thankful for all the support. Yeah. Alright, there we go. I think just a little 2-lane bridge will be fine for here, because this is going to connect to this somehow. So what we're going to do is we're going to, let's go until we hit ground. Let's go maybe 100. Try to keep the slope reasonable. I think a 4.5 degree slope will be fine. So let's kind of mirror that on this side. Yeah, beautiful. All right, so we'll connect you maybe off of this right here, actually. So let's see if we can't kind of slopeify this bad boy, as Biff would say. Yeah, it's not too egregious of terrain that we have to worry about on this map. But, you know, I like to, where I can, like to make sure everything's acceptable. So let's just kind of redo some of that right there, and then we have our bridge, and it looks kind of quite nice, if I say so myself. Yeah, I'm here for it. Okay, so we're gonna connect this road up here, and it's not directly straight, right? So what we'll do is we'll grab our complex curve, make sure all of our snap 2s are turned on. We're gonna grab it. We're going to grab this, and then we're going to find the guideline, and then we have a nice curvature of our road there. And for this next one, what I think we'll do is we will probably do a little something like this. Let's come off, kind of find the center of this road here, come off at 90 degrees, like so, and this will be fine. We're going to just come straight down like so, and then what we'll do is we will do a simple curve. If we can, there we go. Nice. Nice, gentle, sweeping curve. And just imagine you're crossing the bridge right over here. You have infrastructure over here, buildings and whatnot, but you're coming through this side of the city, and oh my goodness, let's just take a minute. City beyond the trees, beyond the forest. I like that. I'm gonna post that to Instagram later. Follow me on Instagram, by the way. HazelPlace89 over there. Screenshots of Cities 1, Cities 2, other games. It's a fun time. Give me a follow over there. I'm about to sneeze. Woo. Seasons are changing, friends, and so what that means for me is allergies. And it doesn't matter if it's like spring or fall, you know. The allergies are for real. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's put a road here. Actually, let's bring this off. We're gonna just come straight through like so. And then let's back you off just a touch. We could probably back that off as well. So let's grab our simple curve again. And we're going to go 90 degrees. We're going to do that. And just connect it up. Delete the little nub. And there we have it. So now what we can do is we can connect this back road to our 2-lane. And I imagine that at some point the road that we have here will be maybe converted to a 4-lane. This road right here, the 2-lane, have maybe converted to a 4-lane, depending on how, excuse me, busy it gets. But I don't foresee it getting too terribly busy. So there's that. So what I think I want to do now is kind of like what we did last week with neighborhoods over here and stuff like that. So what I think we'll do is I think we'll just come draw off some rural type roads back here. Maybe something like this. I think we could get by with going all the way through. I think that'll be fine. And then I think the same situation this way. Just so we can have some connectivity out here. But then what we'll do is we'll have offshoot roads to kind of indicate, oh, this is a neighborhood, right? So that's what we'll do. We'll have roads like so. And then I think what we'll do, just have little branchy boys, something like that. And then, do I want it to connect to this road right here? I don't think I do. I think I'll just keep it straight like that. That'll be fine. Ooh, excuse me, friends. My nipples. I apologize. And then what we can do is we can kind of do something like this. Something like that. I mentioned earlier that we hit 100 subs on the channel, and we definitely did, at least at the time of recording. Sometimes those numbers fluctuate if there's some reason or another, and that's okay. I don't want to be one of those people who like beg for subs or anything. I want you to know that I do appreciate it though. And if you feel inclined to give the channel a subscription, that would be amazing. If you can't get to 500, 500 subs would be is the next big milestone for the channel. But anywho, yeah, I want to do something special for our 100 sub celebration-a-thon, but I don't know what I want to do exactly. Why are the ends of the roads coming out? That doesn't make any sense. Do you guys see that? I don't understand why it's being the way that it's being. I mean, I guess it's fine. It's not like terrible, but it's just, I don't understand. It's fine. It's probably some setting or whatever. Anyway, yeah, I want to do something special for 100 subs, but I don't know what I want to do. I also want to get back into Twitch streaming. I haven't done that in a really long time. And it's something that I do enjoy doing. It's just, I don't want to do it halfway, you know. I want to have it entertaining. And I can't promise it'll always be Cities content over on Twitch especially. So if you're just here for City Skylines, that's totally fine, and I appreciate you so very much. But I do anticipate and plan on bringing other games onto the channel that aren't necessarily in the city building genre, so to speak. I'm a big fan of like truck sims and cars and stuff like that. So I'll probably do that. Maybe some single player RPG type games. So maybe some Starfield every once in a while. Especially, I think it would be a good time for that because the new DLC drops really soon. Stardew Valley would be another good one. I enjoy that game. So, but yeah, in the comments below, leave a comment telling me which game that you would kind of be interested in seeing my take on the channel. I'd love to know what your thoughts are about everything, honestly. Oh, this is going to be a really unique little neighborhood. And it feels like and if it seems like I'm rambling, I'm just very, I'm just so thankful and happy for everyone for the support over this last 7 to 8 months. And yeah, I really do, I can't express my gratitude enough, so it just feels like I'm being super repetitive, and I apologize. I know that's probably annoying, but I just can't get over it. Okay, so we have this little neighborhood area built out over here, which is very, very delightful. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come through. We're gonna do our medium waterfront low density housing, but what I want to do is kind of like what we did over on the other side. Is I don't want streets here, so what we'll do is we will once again grab our pathways and delete. All right, so here we go. All right, I'm gonna zone this stuff in. I'll time lapse it, and I'll be right back. We have the real estate's mansion now. Real estate agent's mansion. So that's fun. Charming, has potential, and originally below market value, aka the perfect holiday home of a successful real estate agent. Residents in the vicinity can just feel their well-being increase. Alright. So we're almost done with this area. I guess I'm going to continue with it. We're just mass zoning. It's just, you know, the name of the game. We have the demand, so why not? I'm gonna have to address this ridge here, but we'll do that after a while. That's not exactly pertinent to what we're doing right now. So I want to just stay focused on the zoning, otherwise I'll get distracted. So what that means, I'm gonna continue the time lapse and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We have that mansion situation, so let's take a look at it. It is over here, and it is the real estate's mansion. 2 + 2 well-being within 500 meters. So let's take a look at the outside. Ooh, that's nice. I think I like the idea of it kind of being at or near a farm, because it looks like a farm, like a fancy, wealthy person's farmhouse. So what I think I like the idea of doing is maybe placing it in this spot and having like a chicken farm or something. Also, let's check on that because our fertile land is funky. Yeah, we put a whole like neighborhood in fertile land, but that's okay. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna delete this thing because I don't understand the zone. I really don't. You zone somewhere over here and something over here breaks, but hopefully they'll take a look at that. So what I like the idea of doing, let's take our thing that we just unlocked, our our real estate agent's mansion, and I'm going to place it in this area. We're gonna do something fun with it. Let's take this alleyway road like we've been using in this area. We're gonna come straight off. Let's follow the grid actually. So we're gonna come straight off following the grid. about 104 meters, I think. Let's put a road here. And then we will place our mansion, and it sits perfectly exactly the way I wanted it to. And now what we'll do, let's grab a dirt road, come off the side here, and then put a little farm building back here. Yeah, this area's terrain is really hilly, which is not something I was expecting. But so what we're going to do now is we're going to place, I think, chickens back here. I think chickens will be fine. Yeah, fill out this whole, pretty much this whole area with livestock farming, and it'll kind of create the aesthetic that I was looking for. Ooh, in the sky. Okay, there we go. Now, let's look at this building. It's really nice, and I think it'll look really cool when we have the farm out and about. So let's do that. Click. And because we don't have to worry about the fertility of the soil in here, we can kind of make this as big as we need. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to follow our roads, but we're going to have some fun with it. Kind of finagle, as it were. I like the idea of getting the farm area directly up next to the building here, which is totally fine. I don't mind it. So let's draw you. Let's go off 90 degrees off the bottom angle there, and then we have it. And so because it's hilly, it'll kind of create like a pretty cool looking aesthetic down here. Let's put you here. I don't understand why that's not going to cooperate, but that's all right. Let's draw this like so. What we'll do, we'll just delete that road because it's kind of superfluous. We don't really need it, but what we can do is this. All right, all the way down, and I think we'll just kind of try to line it up with the other side there, and that'll be fine. So here we go. Just all this down here, and we're gonna. I kind of want to, for this one, I kind of want to keep the zoning as intact as we can with the farmland. So let's just kind of do this with it. Yeah. Alternatively, what we could do is this. Let's kind of line it up as best we can. There we go. So we have our real estate agents home. Oh my gosh, that looks really good. This is going to be another screenshot. And screenshot. So there we have that. So that's nice. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to plant copious amounts of trees in this area with our tree brush. I'm going to go to our landscaping tab, click our vegetation, click our little brushy boy. We're going to check this. We're going to check all of them because I want all of them. And we're going to start out with conifers for now. Again, there's the zoning for that one building. It doesn't make any sense. We're going to plant a bunch of conifers, pine trees, and what have you. Let's actually get both nationalities in here. European and North American stylings. And then we're going to switch over to our... Well, if I actually had the button checked, it would have been amazing. Evergreens. And then we're going to choose wild deciduous. Like so. And then these things will grow up between these homes, and it'll make it look a little more filled out and lived in, which is amazing. And then before we go on over to the other side, I'm going to go to our landscaping tools. Terraforming. And as you can see, we've just encroached on the water line. So what we're going to do, brush size this bad boy down. We're going to just do a little something like this. It's a little stronger than I was anticipating, but that's okay. We're going to soften this out like so. You can't even tell, really, unless you are paying attention to the video. But We have some trees growing in here. I'm gonna add some more. We're gonna try that again. Let's get a smaller brush, and then we will paint in our wild deciduous. And then we'll come back through with a smaller brush, size, slightly higher strength, and then paint in our others like so. Here's that building again. She's just gonna have to just deal with it, honestly. I don't have time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, the silly zoning. Yeah, I'm not even actually doing any zoning right now. I'm just planting trees and bushes and whatnot. So let's come through now. We're gonna plant some small bushes throughout. So that'll come through, and that's looking gorgeous if I do say so myself. And you have these people with this beautiful view of the city and their neighbors across the river in Barlow Acres. So, friends, actually, before we move on, we need to adjust our zoning for our district. So I'm gonna kiss the water's edge, you know, like a romance novel. Let's delete you. All right. Then we will put you here, and then we're gonna go all the way to the main road. Let's actually overlap the road here, and it's pretty much perfectly. So that gives us coverage for everything that we need. All right, let's just check our crematorium. Select operating district. Okay, so we are in Kennington, so that's good. Hopefully somebody will come out there and take a look at that person. But the piece de resistance, or however the Italians say that, is going to be over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upset the locals and unzone you. I'm going to delete it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab a pedestrian road. I feel like this is going to be fun. Oh, I know what the problem was on the other side. I didn't have the what's it called? I was up like a half a meter, or a meter and a half. I want to take a quick sip of coffee really quick. I tell you what, friends, I love a good cup of coffee. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw a straight section of pedestrian road out here like this. And then we have these beautiful landmark buildings. And I think what would be kind of neat to have in this area is like an observation tower or something. We have the Notre Dame. We have the Grand Hotel. Thing is, though, is I want it to be something that seems to be that like walkability around the area would make a lot of sense. And I don't necessarily think that, you know, having a grand structure like a hotel would kind of make sense on a pedestrian road. So what I think would be kind of cool, we would have to delete a bunch of buildings here, but that's okay. We're going to do that. And we're going to have our observation tower in like so. And then what I'm going to do very, very briefly, very quickly, is I'm going to kind of expand the footprint of the building with our new handy dandy tools that I'm going to actually use. It's over here. It's in districts. Service area tool. All right. Let's put you here. And we're going to draw you out here. So, and then I think what we'll do, I think that'll be fine actually, because I think this back here we'll need to figure something out. I think what we'll do is we'll fence line it back here though, just to have that kind of demarcation. So let's go find our fences. Let's use fence residential high. I don't necessarily want a what is it called? Chain link fence. So what I think we'll do is we will just do this. We will come all the way out like so and just bloop it right here, and then we will come like so, and then I think we'll just bloop it like that. All right, And that should be fine. That'll kind of demarcate the area between, because we don't want people coming back all willy-nilly. That's kind of unsafe. So what we'll do is come through now. We're going to plant a few trees. Let's get some of these bad boys. Get some alders. Love me a good alder. And I think what we'll do is get some smaller trees and fill this gap in. Do we have an oak? I wonder. A nice hearty oak. We have chestnut. That's fun. We can grab... Where are the oak tree? A mighty oak. Alright, that's fine. So, there we have that. And I think I like the idea of maybe grabbing some apartment buildings and placing them back on the street that we just destroyed. Because we have the need. Let's just do regular apartments back here. Something like that. Yeah, look at that. Fills right in. Delightful. Now, it'll be interesting to see how that works since they are on a pedestrian street, but I think the mechanic is a little different than it was in City Skylines 1. So, there's that. What we're going to do is I'm going to place some low density, low rent housing, actually, over here. Let's just do this, and we'll do this. See if we can't get some blocks of low rent houses in here. I believe that we can do it. And see, the demand's already going down. Delightful. So, friends, as we draw near, as we draw nigh upon the end of the episode, let's draw in some mixed use. Like so. I think I like the idea of placing some right here too. Just all along this big little strip there. That'll be fine. We'll see how that goes, how traffic handles it. But you know, friends, I want to thank you all so much for joining me on this episode today of City Skylines 2. It's been fun. I've been very happy with all of your support, all of your likes, comments, subscribes. They all mean a ton. They all help with the channel a whole lot. I'm humbled beyond words to have 100 subscribers on the channel. It means a ton. It means a lot, and I'm here for it. And thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. You're all a bunch of legends. And you know, I want to encourage you, if you're watching the video and you've made it this far and you're not subscribed, I would ask you just to consider it. Just maybe think about it for a day or two. Come back, hit that subscribe button. But if not, it's totally cool too. No worries. Not gonna beg or plead, but it's all your prerogative. So I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. You know, thank you for all the support, like I was saying, and I'm gonna end it here. So friends, with all that said, see you in the next video. Bye bye.